Theodore Rex was released in 1996. This is written and directed by Jonathan Betuel, and I apologise if I've mispronounced that. And we have a cast including Whoopi Goldberg and also George Newbern. We also have Carol Kane. It's because of Carol Kane that I wanted to watch this, and it sounded interesting. And then I realised that it had 2.4 out of 10 on IMDb, across 5,000 reviews and ratings. Now, I don't pay attention to the reviews on IMDb, by which I mean if I want to watch a film, I'm going to watch it regardless. But it did make me a little cautious. And that being said, while I don't agree with that rating, I don't think it was that bad. I certainly didn't find it to be as fun or as enjoyable as it could have been. But it gets major points for creativity. It's about a futuristic society where humans and dinosaurs live together, and dinosaurs are being killed, and Whoopi Goldberg plays a detective who has to team up with Theodore Rex, the dinosaur, to try and find out who is killing these dinosaurs. And I do think that that's a very unique narrative. Certainly I've not seen anything like it, and it does get points for creativity. And I did like the characters. I really liked Theodore Rex. I really liked Katie Coltrane, Whoopi Goldberg's character, and I enjoyed their interactions. I liked them working together. I thought they were an interesting pairing, and that certainly made it quite enjoyable. The narrative itself is fine, by which I mean everything seems to make sense within the context of the narrative. I don't have any issues with the pacing. I just didn't really care. I wasn't really emotionally invested in the narrative. I wasn't that bothered about finding out what was happening. I guess I was a tiny bit curious. I wasn't completely not bothered, but I wasn't emotionally invested in it at all. So the story, it's fine, but I didn't really care for it. For me, the main attraction was the relationship, I think, between Katie and Theodore Rex. The dinosaur puppets look great. They look a little rough around the edges, but in a way that's really fun and really entertaining. Carol Kane voices the dinosaur Molly Rex, for anybody who's interested. And in general, it's not the most engaging film. I think it had a lot more potential than what was delivered. But I didn't find it to be absolutely exciting or thrilling or funny, but it was fine. And an interesting piece of information, I haven't fact-checked this, so take it with a pinch of salt, but according to Wikipedia, it was originally intended for theatrical release, but ultimately went direct-to-video, and at the time was therefore the most expensive direct-to-video film ever made, which I thought was quite interesting. According to Wikipedia, again, haven't fact-checked it, it had a budget of $33.5 million. And I feel like that budget went partly on the cast, largely on the cast, let's be honest. The design of the puppets and I think the set designs. So there are some strong aspects where I can say, yeah, money was well spent there. I just don't think the narrative was as interesting as it could have been. And also, according to Wikipedia, Whoopi Goldberg was nominated for the Worst Actress Razzie, which, yeah, I definitely don't agree with. I don't have any issues with anybody's performances. So, not a terrible film. I don't think it met its potential, but I don't think it deserves that incredibly low rating on IMDb. That being said, I'd recommend it. Come to your own conclusion. You might love it, you might hate it, you might, like me, think it was an okay experience, not one to watch again. But as a one-time watch, it was fine. Ultimately, Theodore Rex isn't amazing. It isn't terrible. It's an okay film. And if you're curious, then I'm happy enough to recommend it. See what you think. Let me know how you find it. Did you enjoy it? Were you not bothered? Like me, were you somewhere in the middle? Not a bad film, not a great film. I guess it's okay.